Hey guys and girls, this is the Cookie Effect Show podcast. I'm your girl, Cookie. Hope you had a wonderful day today, and let's just get right into the segment, all right? So, I do feel some kind of way, and I'm just gonna go straight ahead and get it off my chest, all right, guys? I have a question. Have you ever heard a man cry because he can't see his children? Have you ever heard a man cry because they're doing every single thing they're supposed to do by law to see his children? Have you ever heard a man lose everything because they're fighting to be in their kid's life? Just think about that. Do you know a brother, an uncle, a male friend who were hardworking, decent, and the one thing missing in their lives is that they cannot see their kids? Still paying child support, but cannot see their kids. Going to court, fighting the child's mother, but still cannot see their kids. That's what this episode is about. I'm sick and tired, okay? I am sick and tired of trifling women. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. If it offends you, I don't care. I am sick and tired of women who take it upon themselves to play judge, God, over their kids. I'm talking to you, okay? I'm not here sitting around, just talking just because I want guys on my side. I couldn't care less. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And we always talk about single mothers and all of this stuff, how hard it is to be a single mom and all of this stuff. And I respect single mothers 1,000% because I was one. I was a single mother of 2 boys, okay? 2 boys, 2 baby fathers. So I know what I'm talking about. And let me tell you a bit about my life, since this is the Cookie Effect Show and I'm real. Because I don't want people saying, she don't know what she's talking about. Well, let me tell you. I've been a single mom, or was a single mother, for with my 2 sons, okay? Now my oldest is 15 and my middle son's 9. All right? The first one, the father left when my oldest was 1 year old. Just walked out. Couldn't handle it. All right, cool. The second one, 5 years later, had my second child, and he was 8 months old. I was actually engaged to his father. And let me tell you, I was left in the worst way. Let me tell you, my child was 8 months old. Here is me thinking I was going to get married, happy as anything. His father's American. My oldest, his father's British. I was excited. I was happy because I genuinely had love for the guy. And I got dumped. And let me tell you how he left me. I was in England with my 2 kids and his son, 8 months old. And after about a month of visiting his family for the first time, introducing my kids to his family, I came back home with my children and I got left. A month later, I found out on MySpace that he's marrying somebody else. I found pictures of the happy couple. Who does that, right? Guys do that. So it broke me. It tore me up. I was humiliated. I was hurt. And now I'm left with 2 children. No fathers. Yeah, that stung. That really hurt. But guess what? I made a choice. These are my kids. If you don't want to be in their lives, bro, that's fine. That's fine. What Cookie's not gonna do, Cookie is not going to chase you. Oh, hell no. I'm not gonna chase you for child support. That's not me. I'm not gonna force you to take care of my kids. That's not me. I am not gonna be shady and interrupt your life because I'm too classy for that. I'm not just gonna stalk you every day, drop my kids on you. For what? Nah, bro. You don't want to do this? You don't want to be a parent? You don't want to take responsibility as a grown-up? Bro, deuces. So I say that to say I've walked the walk. I did it on my own. Didn't get a penny. My oldest is 15 and the middle one is 9 years old. I've never gotten child support. And I've never taken them to court. And I've never cried over it. So I know what I'm talking about. Now let me tell you, I had a sad conversation with a friend of mine, a really good friend of mine. And hearing this man pour his heart out of how he's doing everything to see his kid, but can't, killed me. Him telling me, Cooks, my son, I haven't seen him since he was 5, bro. He's now about to be 11. Bro, nah. I have another friend, quite successful, pays tons of money on child support, but can't see his kid? Why, ladies? Why? Why are we doing this? And I know you all have people you know. So I want to bring this situation to light. Because nobody talks about that. People always crying about, kids are left, no fathers, deadbeat dads. Yeah, there are deadbeat dads. Yeah, and you know what? 2 fingers up to deadbeat fathers. But let me give you a definition of a deadbeat dad. A deadbeat dad is a person who creates a child into this world with a woman and has all the opportunities to be in their kid's life, but chooses not to be financially in their lives or be actively in their lives. That's a deadbeat. A deadbeat father is not a guy who's made a baby with you, but says, you know what? I don't think our relationship is working out, but I still want to be in my kid's life. I still want to do whatever it takes to be in my child's life. Can we co-parent? That is not a deadbeat dad. So y'all ladies need to get that cleared up in your heads, because it's not fair. Nobody speaks up for men. Nobody speaks up for fathers. But let me tell you, a child needs both. A child needs both. Yes, we are strong women and we can do it. And I'm so grateful to my children's stepfather, who stepped in to help take care of my boys with me. And he has been amazing role model to my children, and I'm forever indebted to him because he stepped in to be their father. And he's been everything in their lives for the past 7 years. When he came into our lives, my oldest was 6 and my youngest was 1. I'm heartbroken for these guys that are struggling, that close their eyes every night wondering if their kids are okay, where their kids are, if their kids are going to remember them. All because of shady women, selfish women. So what? He don't want to be with you, girl. So what? He don't want to be with you. It's okay. But if he's willing to be in those kids' lives, you have to put your feelings to one side. You got to. It's not okay. You're not doing it for the kids. You're doing it for yourself, blood. You're doing it for yourself. You're selfish. And us women, we need to start calling these women out. Because it's not okay for a man that generally wants to be in their kid's life to be restricted and it to be all about how much you pay me. When you were laid up in bed having sex and doing the do, you didn't think about that, huh? But why should you women be manipulative? Because God blessed us with the power to make babies. You cannot take it upon yourself to play God. Your kids are going to grow up and ask questions eventually. And what are you going to do? Tell them, oh, well, your father didn't want to be in your life. Whoop-de-woo-woo-woo. Nah, girls. If the man is not abusive to the children, if the man is providing financially as best as he can, if the man can't provide financially, but he can be there, show up at your house to help take care of the kids while you take a break or you go to work or something, if they're willing to work alongside you, why are you depriving them from seeing their kids? That shit is foul. And it needs to stop. Because you're hurting your children ultimately. And you're hurting these men. Guys have a hard time as it is, ladies. A lot of guys we know come from fatherless homes. So if these guys in our generation are trying, they may not get it right all the time. They may not pay exactly how much you feel you deserve. But if they have the time and they're trying, we have to applaud that. We have to encourage that. We have to lift them up. Because ultimately that shows how much you love your child. You love your child enough to say, I will put my feelings to one side. Yes, this man hurt me. Yes, he don't want to be with me. He broke my heart. And I'm still in love with him. I understand that, girls. I get it. I've been hurt too. I get it. But the way forward is not to take their kids away from them. Because what you're doing karma's gonna come for you in a big way. Those kids might grow up to go and eventually find their fathers and find out the truth about their mothers. And then what? Hate you forever? Girls, you don't want that. And ladies, if you know females like this, don't cover for them. Don't sit there encouraging them and boosting their heads and saying, yeah, he's a deadbeat, da-da-da. You must encourage your friends and say, yo, girl, I know it hurts. I know that him not being in your life, he did you dirty. I know it's bad. I know. I feel your pain, sister. But you must try to give the fathers opportunity. And if you give them an opportunity and they break that, then you have all the right to stop it. If you give them an opportunity and they put your kid in harm's way, then you have all the right to stop them from seeing the kid. If you give them the opportunity and they're not consistent, girlfriend, you have the right to keep them away from their kid. But what these men deserve at least is a try, is an opportunity. Put your feelings to one side, girls. Put your feelings to one side and do the right thing. Because don't lie, you need the help too. I have my best friend. He's in New York. Great father. Amazing dad to his children. But he gets treated like he's a slave because he's not to her standards. So she limits what he can and can't do with the kids. What the hell is that, girls? We got to do better. And men, y'all need to step it up. Y'all need to get in your brotherhood and stick up for your brothers who are trying so hard to be in their kids' lives. The same way we speak up for single mothers, y'all need to get your voices be heard. Don't be scared to take these women to court. Don't be scared to fight for your kids, guys. Don't give up. I know it's hard. I know they're making it hard because they still want to be with you, because they want things their way. But don't let that put you off fighting for your kids. Yes, okay, if you can't see them and say they took the kids and they disappeared off the face of the earth. Yo, bro, still do the right thing. Put money aside for your child. One day you're going to find your child. With social media and everything, one day you will find your kid. And you can send them to college. You can buy them their first car when they're 18. Don't give up ever. Still write letters to your kids. Send cards of birthdays. Don't let a selfish woman cloud your judgment. Don't do that. Because you're also doing your kid an injustice. Continue building yourself up as men and fathers to be great, so that the day your child comes to find you or you go to find them eventually, they see someone they could be proud of. They respect you for not giving up on them, even though their mothers made it hard for you. So all the ladies who probably going to sit there rolling their eyes at me because I'm making this video or this podcast, you probably hating me right now. I don't care. You can hit me up on cookie1@gmail.com. You could also hit me up on my Cookie Effect page on Facebook. Communicate with me. Let me know what's up. If you have a problem with this. If you're a guy going through this and this resonates with you as you're listening to this, and you need somebody to talk to about the situation, reach out to me. I've been on the other side, girls. I know what I'm talking about. I know how hard it is. And I did it without help from the fathers. But I didn't lose myself. I didn't bring myself to the level of selfishness and put my feelings before my children's. I focused on building my children. People would see how far I've come now in 7 years or 15 years. Yeah, 15 years. I've been a mother for 15 years. My life is good now because God sees my heart. God saw my efforts. God saw that I wasn't a selfish woman. He saw me struggle, and I'm telling you, I came from living in a hood to where I am now, living in the United States. If you want to check out my story, you can go on YouTube and type in House of Tiny Tearaways. Episode 1. My story is all the way up there. But it's not about me right now. It's about these fathers, because I felt really sad talking to my friend last night and hearing a grown man cry because he's so helpless. Hearing a grown man tell me all the dreams he has for to see his child, and he can't. Because basically, the mother won't let him. That hurts. That hurts. Ladies, we cannot say we want better for our children and we're doing things like this. Guys, you guys need to step it up. Fight for your rights. You've got rights as fathers. You have rights, damn it. Don't be scared of the system. You're manipulated to think that you don't have a right as a father. But if you're a good guy, you're working, you're a hard worker, you're doing everything right, you don't have any criminal anything, you're a straight up decent man of society with a good heart, don't let like society make you feel like the women have all the rights. You deserve rights. And if y'all feel like y'all don't have no rights and no one's listening to you, let's make some noise so they can listen to you. I don't give a damn about you, the guy, or the moms. I give a damn about the children. Your kids that you're supposed to be raising together. 2 parents are better than 1. And if the relationship doesn't work out, so what? You could still co-parent in a healthy way. Ultimately, it's about the children. Nothing else matters. Shame on you if you're one of those women who doing that. Shame on you. If you're one of those women who knows deep down your baby's father is a good guy, but because of the feelings you have for him or the hatred you have for him, for personal issues that wasn't there before the kid came, because he's moved on with somebody else. Yo, I just told you my story. I got dumped. I was engaged and got dumped just like that. Didn't get a phone call. Didn't get nothing. I saw pictures on his page of him being married to somebody else. So I feel like I have grounds to stand on when I talk about this issue. So I just wanted to bring this issue to light. I just wanted to, because I was feeling my heart was so heavy last night after I had that conversation. And he's not the first guy that I've heard this from, and it really, really makes me feel like I cannot not say anything. And I don't care. Y'all can hate me. Y'all can, tell me I'm a sellout because I'm sticking up for guys or whatever. I couldn't care less. I care about your child and how it's going to affect your child. But it has to stop because I'm sick and tired of guys getting called deadbeats when they really aren't. Guys who actually take themselves to child support to do the right thing, but they get less visitation. They don't get a say. That shit is foul, ladies. So today, I just wanted to get that off my chest on this episode of Cookie Effect Show. Please hit me up if you have anything to contribute. If you have a story to tell me, please hit me up on my email, cookie1@gmail.com, or go to my Facebook, Cookie Effect, on Facebook. Leave me a message. Or you could leave me a voice recording on the Anchor app and tell me how you feel. Let me know if there's other guys out there going through this. Let me know what has worked for you, what you had to do, so we can share it and help other guys see their kids or start being in their kids' life. It's out of order, man. A man has a child and he don't get to be in his child's life for 18 years, 5 years, 6 years. Girls, come on, man. That's not cool. That's not what we do as women. That's not ladylike. That's not classy. That's not nothing. That's not godly. That's not good. It doesn't matter if he doesn't want to be with you, child. Move on. You will be fine. Love on your babies. But the fathers who made them deserve. I'm not saying go force men to be in their kid. Don't force nobody to be in your kid's life. Hell no. Ew. I will never force a man to be in my kid's life, because that's when bad things happen to your kid. You know, when you force someone to do something and they're doing it begrudgingly and they never do it well. Don't force anyone, no matter how hard it is. Do you know what I mean? Just ride it. God has got you. There's a God and he's watching. And he's seen your hard work. He blessed me with my kid's stepfather. He blessed me. He blessed me. And I never thought there would be anybody come in my life to help me with my kids. After I got dumped on social media, after I got humiliated, my confidence was low, because that was the second time I felt like I wasn't good enough as a woman. I never dreamt that I would have somebody come in my life to say, I want you and I want your children too. And now I'm blessed with 3 sons. And to this day, I've never received child support from my oldest's dad in England and my middle son's child, who's 9. And his father's American. So, man, this message is for you. If you are going through what I've just talked about, I salute you. I extend a big old hug, because I cannot imagine what it'd be like, somebody taking my kids away from me when I have genuine love for my kids and I want to watch them, see them grow. It's not okay. Ladies, don't play God, don't play judge. Without these guys' sperm, you will not be having no babies. Understand that. Okay? Understand that. So let's do better, guys. Let's really do better. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast. I see that people are tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. And before I go, I just want you guys to know that I'm here for you. If you have any topics you need me to talk about, if you have anything you need me to share with the world, please let me know. Hit me up on my platforms. I appreciate you guys so much. And listen, I am so honored that you guys take your time out, your precious time, to listen to me. It's not an easy thing. I get anxious every time I try to do this, but I want to remain consistent and I want to be here for you guys. So thank you so much. Have a great night, England. And in America, y'all. Have a good evening. This your girl Cookie on the Cookie Effect Show. It's Miss Capricorn. It's Miss Tell It Like It Is. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace.